fellow Americans. Today we celebrate our glorious country by shooting giant, colorful rockets in the air and waking up the entire neighborhood. And there ain't no better way of celebrating America than with our favorite red, white, and blue Speedy rat. Yup, that's what we're doing this year. Yeah, I wanted to get a video out this 4th of July, and I also thought it'd be fun to do a Sonic collection. And Sonic's kind of red, white, and blue, technically. Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Now I know what most people are probably excited for and what most people are here for, and that's the comics, but we'll get there in a second. Starting over here with this little Sonic magnet that I have on my lamp. You know, on the lamp that I don't even use because I actually prefer to use that when I'm reading. Yeah, and on my wall might be one of the coolest things in my collection, and that is the DC Sonic poster that they use to advertise it. Yeah, pretty cool. And over here is the Sonic Movie 3 poster, framed. And right below it is this cool mosaic stained glass. Well, it's not really it's not really stained glass, but it looks cool, shiny as well. And over here on my pin board, first off, we have a Funko Pop pin of the Sonic. Dang, that zooms in real fast. Oh my! It glows in the dark, which is pretty cool, except for when I'm trying to sleep, and it's pitch black, and the only thing I see is Sonic. Next off, we have this Rouge pin. Oh, not pin. Keychain. Yeah. I don't usually get blind bags, but if they have a series that I like, and I could feel the bag, and I could try and guess which character is in there, I usually get it. This is One Piece one. I'm like, alright, both feel like antlers. This one's Chopper. This one is a hat. It's probably Luffy. And yeah, like... And with this one, I was like 100% certain that it was either Tails or Rouge, and I was right, and it was Rouge. And up here are two other little Sonic keychains. We have Modern Sonic and Classic Tails, which some people may think I'm crazy for, you know, knowing which one's modern, which one's classic. Well, first off, he has green in his eye. His eyes are green in this one, and Tails, his eyes are black, which means classic. I also have these little pins. Don't really know where else to put them, so I just shoved them out on here. Also, look at this. Okay, I got a One Piece wallet. It's really cool, and it came with this for free. So on the... doing this one with one hand. I kid you not, this is what it says on here. I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. That was just a little appetizer. Now, it's time for the main course, which are the toys. First off, we have this pretty cool Sonic figure. It's Jazzwares. I don't know specifically what this is, but I know I got it for a good price at a convention, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, a little dirty, a little scuffed up, but I mean, I did the best I could cleaning them up when I got them. Yeah. That's the only Jazzwares piece of Sonic merch that I own, but I do have a lot of Jakks Pacific, which, if you don't know, that's the current Sonic Toys manufacturer thing. Here is Sonic. I got him for really cheap at Barnes & Noble because the box was all ripped open and clearly someone really wanted him. Seriously, it was like it was gone clearance for $5 because the box was all damaged and stuff. Sonic. I don't really complain about Sonic, huh? But he's nothing compared to the ultimate life form, the Sonic Movie 3 shadow figure. If you couldn't tell, I gave him some firearms to pose him with. Doesn't he look so cool? And by the way, just if you wanted to know, McFarlane Toys Spawn Munitions Pack, pretty good. Yeah. Since we did Shadow, might as well do the rest of Team Dark while we're at it. Here is Rouge. I almost blanked on her name for a second. That would have been embarrassing. And then we have the E123 Omega Funko Pop, which is actually Funko Pop Plus. Since when did they start doing like Plus Pops where they're more expensive? Like, what's like, since when did they stop? When did they start doing that? I stopped collecting pops for like a few seconds, and then all of a sudden they start becoming more expensive. Like, they used to be $10. Now they're $20 now. Like, almost that price. Like, at that point, just save a couple extra bucks and just buy an actual figure of the character instead of just buying a Funko Pop. Anyway, Metal Sonic Funko Pop. I was at my local comic store, and a lot of the pops were, you know, like half off or something. And there was a Metal Sonic, and I was like, you know what? That's a really cool figure. I want it. Hey, speaking of cool figures, cool segue, Mephiles the Dark, Jack Specific, is a really cool figure. Comes with this really cool base, and just look at him. Doesn't he look so cool? Yeah. I'm now going to put Memphis, Tennessee next to Shadow because he was in Shadow Generations, which, by the way, that was really cool that they put Mephiles in Shadow Generations. Probably never going to see him again, but yeah. Next up, we have a retro Sonic the Hedgehog Happy Meals toy. Got it at a con for like 99 cents. You know, why not have a few little fun little knickknacks in my Sonic collection? Also got these at a con. We have the Sonic Movie 2, Tails on a Snowboard, and Eggman mech. Isn't it really funny that they actually kind of leaked everything about Sonic Movie 2? Like, if you're a Sonic fan, you could probably guess that some type of Death Egg robot would appear at some point, and you could probably guess that Super Sonic was going to appear. But the fact that Super Sonic was a McDonald's toy before the movie even came out, like, crazy. Next is a Happy Meals toy that I actually got from McDonald's. We have Sonic Movie 3 Knuckles. These are pretty cool. It was really funny. I was thinking, like, you know, with my luck, it's probably going to be Knuckles or something, because, you know, I would want Sonic or Shadow. I open it up, it's Knuckles. I don't know if that's lucky or unlucky.
Oh, I almost forgot Eggman. Wait, this is the Jack Specific Eggman that I use in all my videos for Eggman. Yeah. That cursed Meta Knight, he stole my waifu Hatsune Miku.
Sonic Movie 3 poster I had. I got these as well as those at a small con that was promoting Sonic 3. I don't know if anyone else has these really in their collection, or, you know, they're interesting to say the least. Sonic 3, hold on. Isn't that cool? Sonic 3 notebook. I'm probably never going to write in this just because I think it's really cool. And what's really funny is there was a thing on there that says for promotional use only, like, don't sell it. It's, I don't know. Well, speaking of, Sonic 3 ball. Yeah. And also a Sonic 3 Santa hat. I actually wore this when I went to go see Sonic 3 for the first time. Yeah. I also have the Sonic 3 Happy Meal box. Forgot to include this with the Sonic stuff, the McDonald's stuff. I basically took the food out of it, like, as soon as I got it, and it's, like, in, like, perfect condition. And when I mean perfect condition, I mean, like, there's no greasy marks or whatever, because, you know, it's McDonald's. Next is this cool little, paint Sonic figure thing. I kind of forgot what it's called. I made a review video about it at the beginning of the year. Go check that out if you want. It can be linked in the description or something. Pretty cool Sonic collection, huh? But no, we're not even halfway done. Now we've got the plushies. First off, we have Build-A-Bear Sonic, the first Sonic plush I ever got, and I love him very much. And I've actually looked online and I've seen a lot of Build-A-Bear Sonics, and I am proud to say that this one is very well stuffed. So to that one Build-A-Bear worker who stuffed this Sonic for me, like, however many years ago, thank you for not giving me either a really fat Sonic or a really malnourished Sonic. I have to rearrange everything, dang it. I'm gonna have to rearrange everything for the thumbnail anyway, who cares? Next up, we have the huge Target Sonic. Yeah, pretty cool. I never saw this guy at any Targets, and I got him at a Hobby Lobby, actually, and a lot of his gloves and everything were, like, falling apart, and he needs to be stitched up. And then I just found him again at Target. I'm like, oh, dang it. I had to go through all that work repairing him, and then I could have just bought it at Target in good condition. Like, yeah. Next up, we have the Sonic Movie 2, Sonic. Whoa. I got him at a con for a really good price. Like, I wouldn't normally get this guy, but he was like $4. I'm not kidding. So of course I took him to add to my Sonic shrine. Next up is this sticker bomb Sonic, which I actually won him at Dave & Buster's on my birthday, and he's very special to me, and I really like him. I like the way his nose looks, and I really like graffiti, or at the very least, like, the aesthetic of graffiti. There's a reason why Gachi Yakuda is, like, one of my favorite series, just because, like, I don't know, I think graffiti looks really cool. Next up, we have Sonic Squishmallow, Tails Squishmallow, Knuckles Squishmallow, and Shadows Squishmallow. If you have these guys, you may notice that these guys are pretty small. It's because I got these at Five Below, and I've noticed that Five Below Squishmallows are a whole lot smaller than normal Squishmallows, which, I don't know, maybe they just sell way too many Squishmallows at Five Below and they're losing money and decide to only have, like, the good quality, like, big ones at, like, actual stores. I don't know. I've just noticed that Five Below Squishmallows just kind of suck now. I mean, they're not bad, but they're not what they used to be. And yeah, these guys are cool and all, but like, $20 for a single one? Like, no sir, that's no good. I'd rather spend $20 and get like the 4 of these instead of $20 and only getting Tails. Like, and speaking of $20, we now have the GE plushies, which you see mostly in videos, and these guys are really cool, and they're definitely worth $20 because they're really good quality. Anyway, this is GE the GE Metal Sonic. What? No, this is GE Modern Sonic. We have Tails. Oh my goodness, look at his hair. We have Tails, or more specifically, as they advertise him, Tails holding its tail. Yeah. This is how the plush, like, comes with, like, it, I don't know. Like, I don't usually, like, customize or really do anything with my plushies, but, like, Sonic also came with, like, with his hand on his hip, which is cool and all, but, like, for videos, I just take a little knife and just go. Here is the GE Modern Knuckles, which I finally used in a video, Kirby Stupid Dumb Adventures Episode 5. Please go watch that series. I spend way too much time on it. Knuckles also, I believe, came, like, with his, like, fist on his, like, attached to his chest or something, but I just cut it off because I want him to actually punch people, you know? I want him to just, goodbye, Tails. And here's Amy, which in my opinion is way too pink. Like, the pink is, like, it's, like, aggressively pink. When I think of Amy, I kind of prefer more of, like, the pastel colored Amy. That one, what is it, the All-Star Sonic plushies? Like, they're remaking that. They're remaking those, and they look really good. In my opinion, I would probably only get the Amy. I know that sounds crazy, but, like, I just like the way that looked better. But I still really like this one. Next up, we have the Ultimate Life Form. This guy has probably been through the most out of any of my Sonic plushies, just because he drove a car, killed Mickey Mouse, and got covered in snow. Go watch that video, by the way. It was really fun to record, but also really, really cold, for obvious reasons. And here's Silver the Hedgehog. Yeah. Whoa. Helicopter. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Here is Classic Sonic. His arm was connected to his head, and I cut it off. I actually nicked his head a little bit, and now he has some battle damage. But also, at least now he can point at you and pick your nose. The local comic store also had him for $10. Which you can't pass up that good of a deal for a GE plush, just saying. We have GE Supersonic, very cool. GE Metal Sonic, and Tomy Boom Sonic, which I got at a con for a really good price. There was like this booth that had like a bunch of like blind bags and stuff. Not blind bags, it was like little like $5 baskets with a bunch of random stuff in it. That's actually how I got those Sonic 2 McDonald's toys. I mainly just saw I mainly... Oh, there's something else I need to add to the collection. I almost forgot about it. Good thing I'm telling the story. I almost forgot that thing. But anyway, I saw it. It was $5, and I bought it mainly for this guy, because he's really cool. Man, it was a good thing I was telling that story, because I almost forgot that I have this Sonic X Meteor Shower Messenger book. Yeah, it's a book. Next up, we have Whisper, one of my favorite Sonic characters of all time. I'm so excited to see her in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. It's already been leaked. She's real. She's real. If I can find a picture of that hoverboard that got Extreme Gear that got leaked, I will put it on screen. I am so excited to see if they give her a voice. Like, I don't even care. Just the fact that she's going to be in an official Sonic game makes me so happy. And next up, Tangle. She's also going to be in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, hopefully. I mean, you have Whisper. I believe Tangle got leaked. There's talks that some other IDW characters are going to be in the game. You can see Dark Meta Knight up there. Hello, how do you do, fellow Americans? Caca. I mean, I know they're in Sonic Forces Mobile, but, like, let's be completely honest, like, who cares about that? What we want is official Sonic game. Sonic already name dropped her in Sonic Frontiers. She needs to be in the official Sonic game. And then we have a Sega Genesis Sonic the Hedgehog, which, look, right there. Boom, there's the cartridge. And here is the instruction manual as well. How cool is that? Hold on. Look at that. Scoreboard. This is just really cool. Really cool that I have this. Is that Mickey Mouse? And before you ask, no, I did not spend like thousands of bucks just to get a copy of the original Sonic the Hedgehog just to put it on display. No, this is something that my mom got when it came out. And I have it in my collection now just because it's Sonic the Hedgehog. And speaking of that, here is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is also very cool. And also, look, it's totally a new release. This totally just came out. And by the way, check this out. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 cartridge. Sonic the... This one's in a lot more of a... Yeah, this is... What? Oh my goodness. That's cool. I never saw that before. Maybe... Oh my god. Oh my word. Maybe probably because I never opened this up before. I just have it on my shelf. Epilepsy warning! Why is Mickey Mouse on the back of both of the instruction manual? We actually have multiple copies of both of these games because, you know, multiple Sega Genesises and, you know, cousins and uncles and aunts that I have who don't want the game stuff anymore, and because they know I had like Sonic the Hedgehog, they just gave them to us. Yeah. First off, we have the IDW comic art book. This is just really cool. I like seeing behind the scenes stuff, and even though this isn't like as in-depth as I would like it, it's still really cool. My favorite part about it is that, where is it? Here's some Surge concepts, which, you know, honestly, I'm glad that they went with the design they went with, but I mean, it's still really cool to see, like, you know, like really early concept stuff. I mean, like, look at that. And this right here is really cool. The concept for Tangle is that she was going to be a rabbit, which I'm really glad they went with, like, the lemur, which is a character which is a type of animal you don't really see often in Sonic. Where's the Whisper concept? Here, this thing that I think is the coolest, just because, well, you could probably guess why. I just like Whisper. The coolest part is that you see the colors and stuff specifically for her, and also the fact that she was made in Sonic Forces, the character creator. But also the Dr. Starline concept. Imagine if they went with this. That would be so cool. Like, I really like Soul Eater, and this gives me heavy Soul Eater vibes. Look at that. The IDW here's the IDW graphic novels. We have Tangle and Whisper, Bad Guys, Imposter Syndrome, Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I stopped collecting them because I caught up to where I am right now. I started collecting the Sonic comics when they first started coming out, but I dropped it very early on, and I kind of regret doing that because, you know, I can't really find many of the issues, but it's a good thing the graphic novels are out because, you know, I can actually read the story. You will probably definitely notice when I started collecting again. I have this in here just to make sure it doesn't fall over. Anyway, let's begin. I've never really done a comic showcase collection. Don't know how this will go, but we'll see. First off, we have the DC Sonic. Don't really know how this will go, but we'll figure it out. Here's the DC Sonic, issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and issue 4, which, by the way, look how cool this cover is. This is such a cool series. Go check it out. Like, support your local comic book stores by, like, why is this in here? Go support your local comic book stores, buy the issues, or at the very least, just read it when the graphic novel comes out, because I know as soon as issue 5 comes out, they're gonna put out a graphic novel. Anyway, here's the first issue of Tango and Whisper, and then we have number 1 of Imposter Syndrome, number 3 of Imposter Syndrome, and number 4. You will probably notice, you could probably tell when I would just buy random issues when I find them, and a lot of the miniseries that I have graphic novels for, you could probably guess why I bought them. It's because I want the whole story. But stuff like Scrapnik Island, I got it when it was coming out. So here's number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Then we have the Sonic 30th anniversary, the Tails 30th anniversary one-shot, the Amy anniversary one-shot, and then we have the Fang the Hunter miniseries, issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and issue 4. And then there's the Knuckles 30th anniversary, which I could actually probably, hold on, put this with the other 30th anniversaries. Hold up. Yeah, hold on. Wait, let's see. That's where the Amy is. Let's throw Knuckles in there. And then there's the one-shot Spring Broken Sonic, the 5th anniversary edition of Sonic the Hedgehog number 1, which is really cool because it has all of the covers all together, which is very cool. I really wish I could get like a poster or something of all 4 of them. Like, imagine if they did that, that would be really cool. Next up, we have the one-shot, the Endless Summer thing. We have the 900th adventure, which this is really cool because a bunch of artists and a bunch of different writers worked on this. One is really cool. It's basically a lot of different artists and writers worked on this. Someone, I don't remember who it is, but the person who worked on the Fleetway Sonic comics actually wrote for one of the segments, and that's cool. Next up, we have the Halloween special one-shot, the Winter Jam one-shot, the 2021 30th anniversary Sonic the Hedgehog thing, the 2022 Free Comic Book Day one-shot thing, the 2022 annual, the 2024 annual. Where's the 2023 annual? I could have sworn I had. I don't care. Anyway, yeah, 2024 annual, and now here's the actual series. We have issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and issue 4. I'm very upset with myself because when they're coming out, I would just get whichever cover I thought looked the coolest. I did not know they were going to be connecting, so I kind of wish I got issue cover A with that one. Yeah. Then you have cover 5, which I don't know why I got this cover. I don't know. Issue 6, and here's the retailer incentive cover for number 6. Here's the retailer incentive cover for number 7. And then that's when I dropped. That's when I dropped the book. I dropped the series, but then I came back around issue 40 something. I don't know. I came back somewhere around issue 50, and I would then get some random back issues when I would find them. Here's issue 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 31, 32, which these are really cool because these covers connect. Then we have 34, 35, 36, 37, 39, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and you could probably tell that I picked the series back up. Yeah. 51, 52. Around here is when I started like getting them like I started getting them like I believe 49 was the one that I got, and then 50 was brand new. And then around this part I started getting them weekly as they would come out. We have 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, which this is a really cool cover. I don't know, just really cool. Here's the, what is it, the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I don't know, whatever. It's the one with the Luigi actor, the guy who voiced Luigi in Mario movie. It's that one meme, which is really funny. Well, that's 64. Here's 65, 66, 67, whoa, 68, 69, 70, which this is also a really cool cover. 71, 72, also really cool cover. 73, 74, 75. Wait, what? Hold on. 70. No, that's 76. Do I not have 75 in here? Oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot I have a issue 75 on display. Here's the retailer intensive cover. I mean, you have to admit, like, it looks sick on display. Anyway, I do have 75, I just don't know where it is. Probably somewhere. 77, 78, and the newest issue, 79, which came out, like, this past week or something? I don't know. This is a really cool issue. Whispered and Tangle and Silver, very cool. Spoiler alert, they kill Mimic. Like, they just straight up, they don't even give him any chance to attack. They just kill him. It's hilarious. They even mention, like, Sonic would probably, let me go, you know, let bygones be bygones, but nah, we finish things. And like, yes, we finish things. Let's just kill each other. Like, it's crazy. But anyway, these are now the Archie comics, which will be interesting to go through. To be honest, I would just go to a lot of comic book stores and just grab any numbers I don't recognize, or any covers that I didn't recognize, and just buy them. This right here is the first Sonic comic that I got, or at the very least, the first one that I have memory of getting. Oh, yeah, I should say, this is issue 252. What's actually really funny is this is when they kind of rebooted the universe or something, and Ian Flynn took over, and I like Ian Flynn, which is pretty cool. This is 204. Which one is this? This is 205. No, this is 255. And here's also 255. 256. What's 257? 258. 259. 260. 261. 262. 263. 264. Yeah, 264. 265. 266. What? Wait, 260? Yeah, 260. They keep changing the way place where the numbers are. It's confusing. 267. 260. Let's just appreciate how what Eggman looks like. There's just 269, 272, 281, 282, 283. Which one is this? 284. Who's that guy? Is that like an evil Cocoa Puffs man? What in the world? You could tell I haven't read these in a long time. I should probably read them. 285, 286, 287, and then we have 288, 289, 290, and then this series got canceled. This is, yeah. I think I was actually getting these around the, yeah, I think I was actually getting them back before they just fall and canceled it. And what's really funny, this is number 3 out of 4, and they just canceled Archie Sonic and replaced it with the much better IDW Sonic, Fight Me. And here's the Sonic Universe, which is like the spin-off thing, Archie Sonic, I don't know. Number 23, number 31, number 59, number 66, number, what issue is this? I can't, 75, 88, 83, 84, 85, 86, 90, once again, I don't know what issue this is. I don't know what issue that is. Issue 92, issue 93, which I didn't know this as a kid, but now that I know, I think this is really cool. There's a One Piece parody. It's literally called All for One. all for one. 94. And then we have Sonic Boom number 3. The Sonic Mega Man Worlds Unite number 3. A free comic book day Sonic comic. Worlds Unite Prelude, which is another free comic day thing. Another free comic day thing. And then we have Sonic Mega Drive Next Level number 1. Yeah, I should probably read specifically the Sonic Archie ones, because I haven't read them in a long time. Hold on, let me just box there so the comics don't... There we go. Yeah. To be honest, I was expecting this to be a shorter video, but this part alone I've been recording for like almost 40 minutes. So, who knows how long I'll be able to cut this down. Maybe this will just be a big video, which, yay, more watch time. Yippee, yippee, yippee. One quick last little thing here. If we're doing Sonic Collection, might as well show off the fact that Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Mania, I pre-ordered the digital deluxe for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Very hyped for it. Sonic Unleashed, Sonic and Shadow Generations. That's the stuff I have installed right now. Also have Sonic Frontiers, love that game, just uninstalled it just because of space. OG Sonic Generations, probably one of the first Sonic games I ever played. And Sonic Super Mid. Okay, I set it all up for the thumbnail. Yeah. You know, I have a lot more Sonic stuff than I thought I did. But, you know, yeah. Thank you for watching. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I'm going to try and edit it. I'm going to try my best to edit this down as much as I can. And, yeah. I guess if you want more collection videos, I can do that. I just really wanted to make a Sonic collection video. Yeah, yeah, I don't know how else to end this. Which Sonic do I want to zoom in on? Sonic.